Let's face it, everybody that gets one of these is probably going to watch the video as well as I did and try and figure it out. Hey everybody, Ethan here, and we are going to be taking a look at MoMarsh's new Versa Vest. Now, for everyone that is watching, so you know, we bought both of these because we've been looking for a vest that fits all kinds of different dogs. This is not a paid sponsorship or review. I want to show you, this is the, if only I had my pocket knife on me. Okay, got it here. What we're gonna do here is install one of these on a bigger, deeper chested dog and one of these on a smaller, shallower chested dog and see if we can get equal fits. This will be the first time that I'm installing these, so bear with me. I did watch a YouTube video though, so I may be able to do it. To start with, these guys here are going to be our finishing panels that give us the camouflage as well as kind of lock everything into place. We're going to set those out of the way for a second. And we're going to ask Legend to stay on his dog bed, or his Caranda platform here. Not Caranda. What are these? Climbs. That's what they are. All right. And then we're going to take these pieces here. We're going to start this portion goes up and underneath. This portion goes on each side. I'm not sure if this is exactly how you were supposed to do it. I should have watched the YouTube video a little before now, but let's face it, everybody that gets one of these is probably going to watch the video as well as I did and try and figure it out. All right, so seems like an ideal way to start this out. We've got our back piece, and then we're gonna throw our under piece in here. Hey, stand still, sir. We're gonna get these started with a rough dement on where I think they should fit. I'm gonna roll this up over here, and then we're going to, stand still, big guy, right here. And we're gonna roll this side up here. Realize that I overestimated this side a little bit. Even it out. And start leveling things out just a little bit here. We've got a nice D-ring. Right off the bat, I can tell you this whole thing is Velcro. It's kind of a cool deal. But this gives you what they've explained as like a lot of versatility because it's endless movements on how we can make this fit him. You, sir, stay put. So we're gonna move this. Now they talked about pockets that you wanna be checking for before you call this fit to your dog. So in and around their arms, these are where we're gonna be looking for pockets. And if you take a look in here, we're already to the point where we're tight. The only thing I'm seeing is a little bit of a bulge right up top here. And I don't know if that is gonna come out or not, but I think what I'm gonna have to do is pull this strap kind of down and back a little bit. And then we'll do the same thing on this side to be a very similar location. So now we no longer have that neck pucker. We don't have any side puckers. Don't have anything else. I'm gonna adjust this side just a little bit. And then I wanna kind of look and see how even we are. That feels even. This over here, I feel like there's a little more pucker. When they talked about this, they said the vest you want the vest to be snug, but not restricting. The tighter it is, the less water is gonna get in here. But too tight is definitely still a problem. So let's go ahead and bring that around like so. These are looking very even on both sides. Everything is looking like it's in pretty good shape there. Now the last step that they said, let's go ahead and throw these top panels on. And these match up essentially, turn sideways, everybody wants to see this. These match up, there's a D-ring here, and that's gonna match right on top of this panel piece, and then it's gonna lock those adjustable pieces into place. rub it all in. And then we're going to throw this side on there, which is going to involve removing this Velcro. And then turn around so you can see. You need to turn around. Come off of that platform for a minute. So this one has a piece that tucks right up in underneath, kennel, has a piece that tucks right up in underneath the handle portion. And then that's some good Velcro, folks. And then this is going to match up right along the rest of this. It's too good a Velcro. Stop laying it. Oh, it's all stuck now. Okay. Get it right up in here. Got a little pucker in there. Hold that back up. Tuck it in there. And holy cow. Once that's on there, it's pretty much not coming off. Alright, so I gotta make a little adjustment. I got too far forward. Stop turning your head that way. Stop turning your head that way. Okay, so we'll get up in here. I'm gonna go right up over top. And then, there, that's a much better fit. And we're gonna tuck this underneath there, underneath our handle, and then lay these down. Goodness, folks, this is ridiculous Velcro. This side was a lot easier to put on. But he said, take your time, get it right, because once you get all of this set for your dog, you don't need to move any of it. All we do is unzip and then zip it back up there. Nice and snug, not too snug. Those fold down there, and that folds down there. And then the clip fits right up in there. That works perfect. That was pretty slick. Go ahead and kennel up. Let's go see if we can get this one on the Wild Man. More tape. But all in all, folks, that was pretty slick. And I will say that that is probably the best fitting vest that I have ever put on one of our short hairs. Nick's always has a problem. He's very deep chested and you get all of these puckers everywhere. And the old vest that you could pick up had little cut spots and whatever that you could apparently size for your dog. But I'm going to say most of them, they don't really, I don't think that they really fit any dogs well, but some of them a little better than others. Again, I'm going to do this the same way because it seemed to work pretty well. I'm going to throw those off to the side for a minute. We're going to zip this sucker up and throw it over top of Legend's back. Just have good Velcro pockets there. And again, this D-ring goes right through there. So that's starting off in the right location. Go ahead and throw this over top of his back. I'm going to pull him off this platform. It seemed to work a little easier for Nick's too. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't for you. So this is going to go up and around here. We're going to get a ballpark, and then we're going to start making some adjustments. Now we have two short hairs, two completely different sized dogs. He is nowhere near as big as Nixer and has a completely different depth of chest. So it's really neat to have this idea of something that's going to be fittable to him. all being the same product, because a lot of times you're guessing which size do I need. I think we've got it a little bit tight on this side, but I'm feeling it's nice and snug here. There's no real pockets or anything. And then I'm getting that same kind of pucker point here. Almost feel like it's a little bit tight through this area, which could probably cause some rubbing or some chafing for him. So we're going to end up loosening that and changing the angle just a little bit. Yeah, and then that feels a lot better. Feels a lot better. We still have a little bit of a pucker here. Change again. See how close we are. It's looking pretty dang good. Go ahead. Sit right there. Okay. All right, kennel up right here then. Don't bug on him. Kennel, sit. Good. Looks pretty good. We've got a smidgen of pucker in through here, almost like it needs to come up just a smidgen higher again. Their recommendation was really take your time and make sure you have a good fit. Because unless your dog grows, gets fat, or something like that, you're not going to have to do this again. That looks pretty even. I'm getting some pucker in the back when he's sitting down here. I'm going to make an adjustment that way. That ended up sliding this side piece kind of back and down just a little bit. And it seemed to help a lot. We're going to do the same thing here. Trying to keep them fairly even. That helps a lot. You're still going to have a little bit of a hole in the back here, but overall that fits him really well. And it's not going to be too restricting chest-wise. I can still just barely get my hand up in here, which means we're not crushing his chest cavity. He's like, oh, can't breathe in this monkey suit. But all in all, that looks pretty good. Let's see if we can get these panels on. Now, I may try and put these on in reverse. I feel like I done screwed that up on Nixers, that this is supposed to go underneath of here. I think so. Matching up this D-ring. I don't know if you can see that very well there. And then this tucks underneath of there. And then I'm going to turn around here so we can see this. Got one little pucker. Okay. Turn around here. Everybody wants to see stuff. And then we're just laying this down to kind of lock all of those pieces into place. Little pucker there. Other than that, I'll smooth out pretty good. This is where we made the mistake on Nix's. I'll have to go back and fix that here in a second. And then when that lays over top of it, it locks that piece in too. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and throw this panel on. And it's going to line just right up on top. These pieces are cut very well. They look exactly the same. Just matching it up. And then locking it down. Good. When we pick up on that, otherwise he's got really good fit there. Go ahead and sit down. Good. Guys, that looks really nice. Let's check yours again here. Dad. No, heck no, I didn't screw that up. It's on here, right? Oh, what was I thinking? Doubting myself. All right, let's go. Then you got your last little snugging mechanism, which is after it's Velcroed down, we got that. So we've got two completely different dogs wearing the MoMarsh Versa Vest. Sit down, man. Let's see what that looks like. We don't have any puckers or anything. And normally when one of our dogs would sit down with those, you see all these puckers around the armpit, which lets a ton of water in. Not the case now. Same thing here. Two completely different dogs. Two really, really good fits for a universal vest. The only way I think we could get any better fit with them would be a true custom cut, custom fit. And even that, I don't know if it would make much improvement. So overall, my first impressions are that these things are pretty awesome. What we're going to try and do this fall, put them to the test, see how well they hold up, make sure these panels don't come off and the thing doesn't stay locked or anything else. But as much trouble as I was having with that Velcro, I don't think it's going to be the case. Thanks, guys, for watching. This is Legend. This is Nick's. These are the MoMarsh Versa Vests, and thus far, I think everything looks pretty good with them. We'll keep you posted this fall.